Hi guys, it's Dawn here from Creative Appliques. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for checking in. Today I want to talk a little bit about a great way to make your in the hoop bag tags have some structure, some form to them, and not be flimsy. When you use just two pieces of fabric between some stabilizer, it's not going to have a lot of structure. But you can see with this little bunny here, I have a good structure and he's not so flimsy. So these are perfect for obviously bags, backpacks, luggage, but gym bags also. But one thing that these little holiday ones are great for is also for Easter baskets and also for Halloween baskets. So let's get started with giving you this little insider trick hack to making your bag tags stand out. Okay, so for this tag that I'm demonstrating, we've sewed the placement for the bunny, the tack down for the bunny, and then trimmed the fabric, and then sewed the placement for the tie and the tack down for the tie and trimmed it. So now we're going to take the foam and put it on the back side. I like to buy it in packs that have multiple colors, and these are 9 by 12 sheets, 40 pieces, and you can get them for about 10 bucks. I'll leave a link down below. But you can see there's a bunch of different colors that they come in. You don't need to match it specifically because I will show you what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to take a piece and I'm just going to cut it to the size a little bit larger than the size of the actual bunny here. And then I'm going to tape it on the back side. Okay, so you can see all this stitching here. I'm just going to tape it on the back side. Okay, so you see the stitching here. I placed it on top of the stitching. Okay, and then I'm going to take my fabric that's going to be the back of the bunny, and I have the Heat and Bond light on the other side, and I'm going to place that on top, just like so, and then I'm going to tape it in place. You can pin it if you want. I find tape is easier for me and faster, and it does just as good of a job, because all we're going to do right now is just tack this down, and then once we've tacked it down, then we're going to trim the fabric and tear away the foam. Okay, so now I sewed it all down, and I'm going to cut now close to the stitching. And we're also going to pull up the foam. So I'll speed this part up so it's not. So now for the foam, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to cut close to the stitching, being careful not to cut the stitching. Okay, so now that that's all cut, then we're going to sew the satin stitching around it, and it's going to give the bunny a lot more stability and not be so flimsy. You can use this technique with any bag tag you sew, and it'll give it a nice structure and be held together really well. One other thing I wanted to mention too, when you put the foam on the back side and the other fabric on the back side, when you come from the front, if you take an awl like this and poke a hole through where this part, the circle is here, and you poke a hole through it, that way you will have a spot where you can stick your scissors in and cut out the hole for the center of the tag. Okay, so there's our finished little bunny, and as you can see, he's got some good structure to him because he's got the foam inside of him, and it also helps with making a really nice satin stitching around the edge because it holds it out and it doesn't collapse in during the final stitches. So I hope this information was helpful and that you can utilize it. Let me know if you try it and if you think it's great. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so you are informed when I upload new videos, and then I will keep creating content for you. Until next time, friends, thanks for joining me today, and make your life creative.